helped kind of revive and revitalize the U.S. Open Cup.
I like the U.S. Open Cup. I actually played in it for Portland Timberers back.
Horrible ball back and into the back of the net. What a drastic mistake for New York City. Sean Johnson waiting at the top of the 18th. Thiago Martins knocked it back, completely missed the mark.
Wow.
And for the second time this season,
In my opinion, you never play it in between the sticks. Doesn't even look at Sean Johnson.
ball over the top. Tyler Spango brings it down, but can't control it right away for a shot, so he has to try and create something. Pushes out to Tavon Gray. He'll curl a ball in. There's the header in the goal. Gabby Pineda charging forward, and we're leveling one.
He gives Celentano absolutely no chance. Beautiful cross. It's got accuracy. It's got pit.
Zelarayan. Cross for Morris. Diaz to the outside for Morera. And it's Mensah! With the captain crescendoing high in Montreal to put the Crew in front.
Perfect ball in here. Whips it in with pace, so all that Mensah has to do is outbeat his opponent in the air. Thank you very much.
And the 22nd of the Crew's second half this season has them with the lead in Montreal with just over 20 minutes remaining. Zelarayan, a second crack at it. It's Sweet 16 outside the penalty area for El Mago.
The two connect as that goes off his backside, straight off. What's difficult is, can the Crew continue to track that with 1, 2, 3 other players constantly in motion around him?
There's Miljevic. It's rerouted through the traffic. A Crew on an offside call, but it's Wanyama with help from Miljevic, who makes it a one-goal game.
Towing that line as he gets a little flick up and over.
Under the feet of Josh Williams. Now Miller on the reset button. This will glide on back, and Montreal has tied it. Deja vu against the Crew again.
Midfielder, and it goes beyond. Broke yard, great first touch, gets deflected off.
He's so dangerous off of set pieces to step up in these kind of moments.
Apparently cleanly. Jaden Nelson. Sadic stands on the tackle, and this is going to roll all the way through to Jimenez. Up ahead, and a good tackle. Peralta, but then a goal! Ayo Akinole equalizes for Toronto. Another goal conceded by Atlanta United against the run of play.
Have two players that are true center forwards, two strikers. And Gugino's going to be questioned here now because he comes off his line a little bit premature, anticipating the shot coming on goal, but he has help there. He has the recovery, the run there from Peralta to make the recovery, but because he's off his line now, as soon as that challenge comes in, the deflection is favorable for Ayo Akinole. He sticks with the play.
Lennon, Gutman, trying to go across the face of goal. Sadic, header, score! It's Peralta again!
His opportunities off the set pieces is absolutely incredible. But give full credit because this play starts with a good ball.
Coutinho has made 8 total penalty saves in his career. This to equalize for Toronto in the 67th minute. Bernardeschi does just that. 2-2.
Goal yet again from another set piece, and then the lows at the scene, the penalty kick.
Really getting ragged here in the 74th minute as Henry will try to calm things down for Toronto. Gutman takes that away from Bernardeschi. Flick by Mosquera to Almada. Thiago Almada. Almada. Almada! Golazo!
All this guy does is score golazos, and I mean, the quality here on this strike is fantastic. The initial ball is won by Mosquera, who's brought so much life to the second half coming onto the pitch, but take nothing away from this picture-perfect strike by Thiago Almada. Does what he wants, just a little bit of shiftiness there.
Almada. And they score again! And it's a hat-trick for Air Force One!
You mark him. No, he gets a second one. You still don't mark him. And he finds...
SC now plays in MLS Next Pro, but Cerrillo hit one from distance, so it is there, and we saw that he almost hit. Over the top, Arango. Did the flag go up? Arango flips it in, waiting to see if the flag does go up. I don't see it, so at the moment, Chicho Arango, in the 49th minute of the opening half, has given LAFC the lead. It's 1-0 for the visitors.
Now, obviously, they're going to check him, but that's going to be the fourth game in a row that Chicho Arango has scored. But it did keep him on. It's Emma Tomasi. You see Emma Tomasi takes a little step back, and I think that might be the one that gets him. It's a good finish.
Farfan getting forward down the left against Escobar. Escobar positions himself, doesn't let Farfan get past him. Marco worked it back, got trundled over, and he draws a foul. Escobar is not happy at all, but that's going to be a free kick, and it'll be almost a quick one. Ferreira trying to catch him off, and he buries it! Jesus Ferreira catches LAFC completely asleep at the wheel. It's 17 for the Cheetah. 1-1.
I can see Jesus Ferreira right before this happened. I can see him walking into that space right there, and I know he's looking for that. Brilliant.
So here we go. Free kick, almost like a mini corner kick for Jesus Ferreira, unless he wants to try to shoot it from an angle.
Ariola.
He'll flick it toward the back post, and it goes in! Oh my goodness, Jesus Ferreira! He has tied the club record for the most goals in a single season, and he caught Maxime Crépeau out on a sharp angle free kick. The Cheetah with 2 goals in a matter of minutes. Single season record for most goals in club history.
Look, we know how talented Jesus Ferreira is, but don't sleep on his cleverness either, because he saw something that I don't know if any of us saw there.
Referee says play on, and here's McNamara. Gustavo Bo played well into space. Here's a chance. McNamara buries it. Tommy McNamara, the West Nyack, New York native. The Revolutions have a 1-0 lead on the road.
Absolutely superb. Gustavo Bo does a 180, makes that killer pass we've been talking about.
Caceres ahead. Manuel. Christian Caceres Jr. with a chance. Tie game.
At the top of the area, he receives the ball. Perfect pass.
Morgan fires, and the Red Bulls have the lead. His team leading 14th goal for a 2-1 advantage.
The team in the first half. That's what penalty kick taking is all about.
And here we go. Back of the net. Blasted home. 29th minute. 1-0 Nashville.
His case to be MVP of this league. He wants it too. And what a take it is, even if Jonathan Bond guesses the right way.
Joe Willis has ushered away 7 shots on frame today.
And here's Ricky Buch's attempt! And Willis got fingertips to it, but Ricky Buch has drawn the LA Galaxy level.
What an unbelievable match. Just absolutely saved possibly their season with this Ricky Buch stunner. And this crowd.
Didn't play that back to Steinhauer. I don't think he was ready. Matinho played it back. Union get the intercept nonetheless. Gazdag to Carranza. Gazdag. Bizo outside. Bizo trying to land it on. That's deflected off of Orlando and in. It will be an own goal against Orlando, but the Union will take it nonetheless and lead 1-0 over Orlando at home.
It's Carranza. He's the one that starts off. He starts the press. He wins the ball back. And then Moutinho, he's unfortunate. He goes out to try and stop the cross from Bizo.
Clock does well to step up before it could go to the outside on that flank to Huan. Gazdag, 3 on the attack, leaning on Ua, trying to jet past Carlos. He does. His stunner and scores! Michael Ua scored in 3 consecutive games. 2-0 Union!
And there's only going to be one winner. He gives Carlos a head start, but this first touch opens everything up, and that is a finish of a man in form. And as we've said about Union, they get that first goal, they're not satisfied.
Steinhauer is going to be ready against Gazdag, who's looking to become the first Union player to score in 5 consecutive games in Union history. There's Gazdag's approach. Slots it in with the huge strike to the right of Steinhauer. Daniel Gazdag has scored in 5 straight games. The first player in Union history to do so. 3-0 Union.
He's a record breaker in more senses than one, and he also gets his 19th goal of the season.
Joya cutting inside, opting for Bizo. Martinez going to switch the point of attack. Nifty ball there, over to Wagner, over Huan with that cross. Looking for Huan, and that's back home for the Union! Right at the doorstep, looks like the captain Alejandro Bedoya, right at the 6 as he is down, and it's going to get the goal, and it's a 4 spot for the U at home.
Right hand side, and it's a great header. It's a brilliant header right into the corner, and it gives Steinhauer absolutely no chance. They've got that clean sheet, and they want to maintain that, so that keeps everybody going as well.
With 63 clean sheets, Pereira trying to stop Blake, he cannot! Andres Pereira gets the scoring started for Orlando down in a massive hole, and it's now a 4-1 game, and there goes the shutout for Blake and company.
It's a great strike from Pereira. There would be an argument to say they could have looked at that as well, but then like I say, Pereira when he picks up the ball.
Basketball's hard to believe was an FC Dallas defeat 1-0 on the road in Frisco. There's Wagner's service. There's the header, and Jack Elliott's there. It's a 5 spot. Elliott has had a masterful evening and deserves a goal tonight. 5-1 Union.
Once again, the ball from Wagner into the box is exquisite. And Elliott, he's unmarked.
And change the way he plays, but he doesn't want to see silly or stupid yellow cards.
No.
Foul. As Vasquez leaves it for Acosta. Over to Barrial. Inside of the penalty area. Barrial! Cincinnati on the board. Late in the half.
So impressive in this half. The attacking third movement, the combinations. And Alvaro Barrial, look at this for a strike. He takes his time, he looks up, he finds a space.
Acosta will push his targets forward and strike it with his right foot towards the 18. Vasquez right into the middle. It falls to Brenner, who buries it in the back of the net. The set piece is grilled to perfection as Cincinnati doubles their lead.
Pass. Matviansky leaves it. Brenner finds himself in tons of space, and it's close control, calm and collected.
Acosta with his right foot buries it. 3-0 to the orange and blue.
And great composure, because Acosta knows this is the dagger. This is the all-important goal.
Intercepted across the middle, but right back to Moreno. Brenner with Kubo making a run. Yuya to the 18. Yuya Kubo! His first since 2020, and the rout is on in the Queen City.
In stride, puts it to the opposite corner. It makes it look easy. This is far from easy. And a player
came off the back of Salinas. Hagelin steps at the ball and gets it to Cameron. Brenner into the 18. Brenner! One more! How about a brace for the Brazilian? Cincinnati.
Look at that for a finish, a tiny finish. TQL Stadium has erupted.
He has a chance to make it 6 here on what might be the final kick of the night. Brenner to the spot, making a hat trick. A hug for the corner flag and a smile for the Brazilian. 6-0 Cincinnati.
A big night for Brenner too, as he rifles it into the roof of the net.
Duran did really well to adjust his body and lay it off for Mueller. Shaqiri will take over. Gutierrez. Now Sekulic. Delivery is a good one for Duran. And the Fire finally have their goal. It's taken more than 400.
Duran in between two defenders, but you will see a deflection on the Sekulic cross right there.
Gutierrez. Through the legs of Mota. Pineda. Gets out of trouble all the way across. It falls for Shaqiri. The Swiss international back onto the score sheet, and he doubles the Fire's lead.
Well, we're just talking about killing off this game here, and we said it's either got to go 2-0 or they're going to have to defend for their lives this entire second half. End line here, hammers it across. DeAndre Edmonds can't clear it. Great work by Mauricio Pineda here, and then Shaqiri.
And designated player hailing from Argentina, Gonzalo Higuain. And it's Higuain who wins out, and Inter Miami all of a sudden have an interest in this one. Tenth goal of the season, sends Slonina the wrong way.
Goes a little bit early, and Higuain with his quality from the penalty spot generally hits. You can see how early.
But Yedlin will keep it in the neighborhood. Aggressive step from Miguel Navarro, and it pays off. Through for John Duran. 2v1 with Shaqiri if he plays this correctly. Duran, all by himself, and the Colombian puts this one to bed. It's a brace for the 18-year-old, and 3 points in the back for Chicago.
This is a key run here to pull the defender. Duran continues to go forward, and we've seen that same finish a few times this season. John Duran.
Well, look, democracy in sports makes us unique in North American sports. We're the only team in any sport that does it, where the fans can hold the GM accountable and vote for him every 4 years. So it is a really
coming forward here. Ladero. Well, 2 of those designated players brought in by the man standing next to me combined. And as sound as at the opening goal.
Play, finding that space for Jordan. Great cutback to find Nico. And then Nico finds a wide open Raul Ruiz. There has to be an inquiry. Sounders need to go on a good run. They need to pick up maximum points, get a couple results to go your way.
It's good football here. Little ball in behind. Jordan Morris gets beyond the fullback. Morris for Rui Diaz. 2-0. So unselfish from Jordan Morris. Rui Diaz, the predator that he is, in the right place, smashes home. And what a first half this is for the Sounders. 2 for Rui Diaz, 2 for Seattle.
And then, yes, Jordan had the opportunity to take it himself, but like every great player, if somebody else has an even easier chance.
Left with a delivery. Flick header in! And Iagomani got the final touch. Doesn't matter. Sounders have a third. And that might just seal the 3 points here as well.
Keith, I think it might have been the opposite. I think Arriaga might have got the first touch and then deflected it off of a Austin defender. Arriaga can wish all he wants, but
he ain't getting that one.
No, it's an unfortunate own goal, or a fortunate own goal for the Sounders to get that third goal. Brian Schmetzer said.
Moreno will take this corner. Zach McGraw wants it. Asprilla puts it on! And in! Tyrone Asprilla! When it matters most, the man who always comes through. Timbers take the lead, 1-0.
In the first half, it's all about the leap here. Some ball from Moreno, and it's just asking for a player to go up and win it.
To Brown on this near side. Lewis closing down the space. Career high numbers for Jonathan Lewis this year. Really been given an opportunity, hasn't he? With starts and appearances. Abubakar miscued that one wide, threw it on goal onto his right, and he scores! Mistake by Abubakar, and Vancouver Whitecaps have stolen in, and they've taken the lead. 9th minute, and White has his 4th of the season. And a horror show defensively from the Rapids, and the Whitecaps lead.
Silly mistake. Silly mistake. Head the ball back. It's bouncing. He goes to clear it. He misclears it. He doesn't get it. He gets cut back, and now the goal's wide. At Estevez, and we're only going to say on his own half, his passing is 84% accurate. On the opposing side, 65%.
Lewis back to Gutierrez, to Zardes. It's 1-1. And Jarzy Zardes in the tightest of spaces. Unselfish play from Gutierrez. Whipped across from Lewis. And the lead didn't last long. It's 1-1. And the fight is back on.
Ball movement. How quickly can we get in behind? There's the one-on-one you want to look at. Good touch. He gets his head up. He places ball across. Gutierrez. That's an absolutely magical touch.
Rubio places the ball down. He's ready to go. Cody Cropper, 6'4", looking to stop Rubio from giving the Rapids the lead. He buries it. Top corner, roof of the net. Cropper was not stopping that one. And the Rapids now lead by 2-1. For Rubio, and Cropper wasn't stopping that one, was he?
No. Rubio with the...
To Wilson. To Barrios, hugging that touchline. Price spots it early to Lewis. Jonathan Lewis gets around his man! Oh my word! Cropper, 6'4". He's been done in his near post by Jonathan Lewis. It's 3-1 with an absolute belter.
Already kind of got his legs split. He's not in great position. So what does Jonathan Lewis do? Jonathan Lewis goes up high, upper corner from that angle.
One in, there's a header! It's corner pocket! It's Danny Rios! A glancing header from the Mexican!
You drop him deep and you play him attacking midfielder. This is what he can do. He doesn't have to fight defenders. He whips a great ball into Danny Rios, and that's his strength as well. Now you want to get balls in for a guy like Danny Rios, and you've got Swadurski.